This is Kirk Verner. I'm at the 2010 U.S. National Skydiving Championships. I'm going to be your guest host for the 16-way FS event that's starting today. And it looks like we're going to have a very good turnout, 5, 6, maybe 7 teams as they get ready for the jumps this morning. And we're going to have a pretty good turnout as far as some classic teams here. We have Arizona Airspeed, of course, the Golden Knights combination of teams, and as well the perennial favorite and competitor, Deguello.
How are you today, Sammy?
I'm very good. How are you, Judy?
You know, it's been a much easier pace today. We have 6 16-way teams, and in round 4, I believe, we had 2 teams break the national record of 21 points in time. So it's been a pretty exciting day, but much more relaxed and having a good time. Almost finished.
The weather's been cooperating, and that's the biggest factor we can't control. We try, but so far it's gone well. In essence, today we're doing 16-way. We have 6 rounds of 16-way. The last round is already in the air, so weather's supposed to get a little bad tonight, but that's okay. It can be bad all night long, and hopefully it'll be good in the morning so we can start with 10-way.
The 16-way competition is the first of what I would describe as the more relaxed competitions. Basically, you start to gravitate towards your friends. You're going to pull your friends into whatever team you've been doing so far, and basically start to have a little bit more fun. It's a little bit more relaxed, so it's fun that way.
We're expecting a pretty tight race with this competition. Between the Golden Knights and Arizona Airspeed, it's always been a very close-knit, very tight competition. They typically win this event by a couple points after 6 jumps, and this year won't be any different. You know, we have the Golden Knights coming off of a very powerful 8-way win, and the Arizona Airspeed coming off a very powerful 4-way win. So we're looking to see some fireworks in the top 2 spots of 16-way for sure.
We have 2 teams that both have the record, both Arizona Airspeed and Golden Knights have the record.
What is the record?
I think it's 22 points in 16-way, which is just an unbelievable number.
Officially, we have a world record. Because it needs to meet FAI qualification, and that is a big, long process. We have to send off documentation for each competitor. It has to go in front of an FAI board and be certified as a world record, so it's unofficially a world record. On the other hand, as a national record, it is a national record. We can fill out that paperwork very quickly, and 21 points is now the unofficial world record and a national record.
How many points was the last one?
21. I think 19 was the last record, and the new record is now 21.
This portion of the program is brought to you by ProSkydiving.com, National Drop Zone Connection.
Hi, my name's Bill Legard, and I was privileged to be part of the Deguello 16-way team this year. It's a long-standing tradition. I think this is the 22nd consecutive nationals at which Deguello has competed in either 20-way or 16-way. And it's my first year on the team. It was great to be part of the tradition, and we won a bronze medal and had a great time and just finished a big debrief about what we want to achieve next year. So great people and good fun. It's great. It's wonderful sharing the same sky with those guys. We get to jump with them quite a bit. We do. Most of us do things like the Arizona Challenge, and Dan BC runs an event in Paris Valley that's very similar. So we know those guys well, and they take our event to a new high art, and that's great to see. It's a great event. Formation Skydiving. It's about learning new skills. It's about having a fantastic time, making friends unlike any friends you have in the world, and friends that will be your friends for the rest of your life. My first nationals was 1982, so what's that? 28 years ago. Mm-hmm. So nationals is great. It's wonderful, and keep trying hard and keep getting better.
It seemed like those 6 jumps just slid by so easily. I mean, before we knew it, it was 3 o'clock and we'd done 6 rounds and we're still relaxed and having a great time. You know, normally in competition it seems like work, but today it was just easy. So it was fun. So we had a very bad round and we lost 3 points to the Golden Knights, who had a fantastic round, and it put a very very cold chill in our performance, because we knew that we couldn't slack off at all. And but then we had the really really good jump, which was the national record, and also the Golden Knights did. So I mean, it was a very very tight competition. But then the last 2 rounds, we really came into our own, and we had very good jumps, mostly surrounding the exit. We had a bad exit earlier today. We had one teammate that was flushed out, and it took a long time to come up, through no fault of his own. Sometimes you just get pulled out of an exit, and it doesn't matter how good of a skydiver you are. If you've thrown 30 feet low, that's tough. But after that, we did really well on the jump and managed to do some damage control. It worked out really good.
It was really fun. We had a lot of our ex-teammates come back, and so it's again like a reunion, similar to like the 8-way. And then we also got to have some of our competitors, like Fury, which is a really big competition with us in 4-way. So they got to jump with us, so we're on the same team. And it's just really fun because the moves in 8-way are big, and then the skydivers are all really good, and so the jumps are great. And the exit it's a challenging exit because we try to take all 16 people out at the same time. And it started off a little bit rough, but it got better and better with each jump.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Shooting Star.
Advanced champions.
We're stoked. We're excited. It was a good comp, and yeah, we had fun. So it was our first time, and we didn't know what to expect, and yeah, it turned out well for us.
Ripping into tearing.
Feels good. Hi, Mom. Feels great. Had fun. Can't wait to come back next year. It feels amazing, man. It was a lot of work, a lot of time put into it, a lot of sacrifice, so it's a reward well deserved, I think, so it's cool.
This is a fairly new discipline, started right here in Chicago, I believe, with your sister.
With Melissa, yeah. She spent a little bit of work and got us a good competition. You know, the demand was out there, and she came up with the rules, the draw, and put a lot of hard work into it. And, you know, we can't thank her enough for this awesome event.
What do you think, guys? How do you feel about it?
It's good, man. It's nice to win at Chicago, do it at home. Feels good.
We worked very, very hard for it. And it's nice to have a win at home. We lost it last year and left a sour taste in our mouth. And I know I speak for these guys too. We weren't going to lose here as our house.
Yeah, actually Mike brought up the other day that even though we were on different teams at the time, we haven't lost here at Skydive Chicago. So it was cool going into the competition knowing that. And we had a great comp. Some of our personal best skydiving. It was awesome. Really good time. Hats off to Arsenal. Hats off to Drive. Great competition and all the other competitors that came out. VFS is growing in a big way, and we're stoked.
All the people who are thinking about doing VFS, get a team together.
Do it.
Do it.
Train as much as you can. Come to the next Nationals. Help us build this sport up.
Got to take the first step.
VFS kind of started from, the idea began when my brother, myself, and a few others decided to do four-way advanced in the 2004 Paris U.S. Nationals. So we did the whole event on our belly, and then for the last round we decided to do it vertical and translate as much as we could of the dive pool in a head-down or sit-flying formation, which was so much fun for us because we're all free flyers, and it was very well received, and that sparked an idea for me to just take the idea of points and turn it into a competition. But the reason why I also wanted to push that is because in artistic flying, the judging is so subjective, and I'm an artistic competitor in freestyle and free fly, so I know the hard work and training that's involved in becoming or competing at a national level. And the judging is so subjective that you feel that you earn more points or you deserve more, or what you show looks so easy to the judges, but it's really, really hard. And it's frustrating, so it's just the natural evolution. I don't feel that the idea was original. I just feel that I'm the one who did the work to push it. So one year I came up with the dive pool. I was sitting in Manifest in chairs with all the Manifest girls. I'm like, all right, let's see if this will work. Do these transitions. And I just took a lot of the rules from FS and translated it into vertical language. And I started promoting it, going to events, having people sign petitions to bring to the board of directors from USPA to show them, hey, this is the next thing. We would really like your help. Here's all these people who are into what we're doing. We started a website, vrw.com. Before it became VFS, it was Vertical Relative Work, VRW. Now that it's seen in competition, it's Vertical Formation Skydiving, VFS. So after getting all the rules out and telling people all about it, and people started practicing, a team called Mandarin really liked what I was doing, so they took the dive pool and they started exercising it, bringing it into the air, and they were like the first official training VRW or VFS team. So, and from then on, people see the video, and it became a test event here at Skydive Chicago in 2007, which was so awesome for me because it's kind of where, for me, it all started. And after that, the competitor of Mandarin, Eric Darren, took all the rules and dive pool, and he made it all electronic. He made all the diagrams, and he continued where I left off because I was into other things. So he kind of took the baton and he passed it off, and now it's seen internationally. And now here we are in 2010, and the event has completely taken off. So to see it, I don't feel like it's my baby anymore. I feel like it's the whole community, because it's not just me. Because if nobody believed in the idea, this wouldn't be happening.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Sunny Ads, a boutique advertising agency. Dream brave.
Here we are at the U.S. National Skydiving Championships 2010, the 16-way FS event at Skydive Chicago. Let's go ahead and check out the scores.
tight with the Golden Knights. They ended up, I think the closest we had like 2-point difference between us, but they had some really good jumps, man. They had great exits, but we pulled it out in the end. I think we were 6 points ahead.
You know, it should have been 24 very easily, but if we can only learn from the Golden Knights on how to pull off an exit, we would have had 24 on that easy.
Yeah, damn right.
Well, the competition's over for the 2010 U.S. National 16-way event. Congratulations to all the champions. Exclusively for Skydive TV, this is Kirk Verner.